Hello there, I'm Chief Meteorologist Adam Clark, and we've got a first alert weather day tomorrow. Heavy rain is our primary concern for the early morning. And then there's a chance of some storms for the afternoon. So rain, then storms. Few strong storms for the afternoon hours. Minor flooding is a possibility. We're going to talk a little bit more about flooding all to come, but this is what we're looking at. The Storm Prediction Center has areas shaded in yellow under a level 2 slight risk of severe weather. This means damaging winds. Tornadoes cannot be ruled out. Isolated tornadoes cannot be ruled out with this front making its way through. It's less of a risk up to our north around Fairfield County and also areas of Newberry County shaded in green. That's level 1 marginal risk of severe weather. But for the most part, we're all in it for a chance of seeing some storm activity. So where is everything right now? As of around 6 to 7 o'clock, we've got heavy rain in southern Alabama and over towards Atlanta, and all that's making its way towards Columbia. Cloudy skies right now, but the rain moves in later on. And as far as the watches and warnings go, a lot of green popping up on your screen. We'll first take a look at some of these river advisories and warnings. There's a flood advisory in Lexington and Richland that lasts till Monday. The river is quite high, and that goes downstream, down the Congaree, towards Calhoun, Lexington, Richland until Monday afternoon, and then also towards Calhoun and Richland towards the areas of the Congaree National Park. Now, farther down to the south there in Orangeburg, there's a flood watch. And that just means from around Saturday morning to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon Saturday, we could have our rivers starting to rise, streams taking over the streets. So the big thing there is you don't want to actually cross those flooded roadways. That's what this is all about. We have very saturated soils. We had a lot of rain last Wednesday at 2.68 inches, broke a record. And we're looking at around 1 to 2 inches of additional rain. So if you're headed out on the town, you're okay this evening from 8 o'clock to about 10, just a little 20% chance of showers at 10. But notice if you're out a bit late at midnight, you're going to need that umbrella. Rain for this evening, 56 degrees, 80% chance around midnight. And let's take that through the 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock looking okay. At 11, it goes up to a 70% chance. 1 a.m. 90, 100% chance of rain by 3 in the morning. So why is this? We've got this low pressure system that's making its way to the east. Warm front is just up to our north there. 100% chance of rain. Some downpours for your Saturday morning. And that low makes its way up to the north and east there, and a cold front comes in behind it. That gives us a 40% chance of some storms. Temperatures are in the low 70s because the colder air is behind that front, and it's not quite here yet. And that front makes its way through by the afternoon hours and evening, and that's what cools us down Sunday. Partly cloudy, mid-60s. High pressure is building back in. It's looking like a cooler and pretty nice Sunday. So if you need outdoor plans and you just don't want to worry about the rain at all, Sunday is your best bet. So cloudy skies tonight. The showers begin right around 11. Heavier rain comes in around 3 in the morning. Last about 6 in the morning. You can see the reds indicating heavier downpours at 6 there. And then by 9, it's starting to wrap up. By 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock, we're mainly dry, but we're not done yet. A cold front's coming in, northwest flow. Here's that chance of storms. Now, the models have been pretty consistent in having our line of storms form right around the I-95 corridor, around Clarendon County and Orangeburg County. But it could be a little farther to the west. So I don't want you to think, oh, that's where it's going to happen. It can pop up wherever. And especially if we get a little bit of sunshine tomorrow, and that gives us convective available potential energy, and that's called CAPE. We're going to talk about that right here, storm energy. Not a lot of it in the morning. This is at 11 o'clock. As we progress into the afternoon, if we get some more sunshine, and with southern flow, we're actually getting some natural energy, some convective available potential energy. This is humidity and heat around Orangeburg and also Richland County over towards Kershaw County into Sumter and Lee by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you can see why the biggest risk of severe weather is down towards the I-95 corridor. That's where we have the most energy. and that's going to stick around even at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. By 4 o'clock, it's still down that way, and the front's starting to make its way through. Drier and more stable air moving in. Even some Cape down towards Manning and St. George, meaning the chances some storms, and then we're pretty much dry after that. So how much rain? This is the IBM model that we use. Has some locations with just around 3/4 of an inch, other locations about 1.5 inches to almost 2 inches, 2.23 in Camden, 2.56 around Bishopville, 1.09 in Lancaster. So some very heavy downpours just up to the north there. So this weekend, rain and storms, 72, first alert weather day. We spring forward 1 hour, so yes, it's a 47-hour work weekend. Womp womp. 65 degrees for Sunday, partly cloudy skies. It's my least favorite weekend because, you know, it's just 1 hour shorter. It is my wife's birthday on Sunday, though, so at least I've got that to look forward to. All right, morning temperatures. I really wanted to show you this, too, because look at that. We're down to 37 degrees Monday. The National Weather Service is hinting at, oh, maybe we might be issuing some frost advisories around this time because the growing season is kicking back up. You can see a lot of flowers and everything starting to poke out and bloom. So it's a possibility for your Monday. We're cooling off. 37, 38 Tuesday, but then warming up Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday. And tonight, 50s, around 55 degrees in Columbia, 54 in Lexington. Rain moves in right around 11 o'clock here in Columbia at least, and a little earlier over towards Saluda. So Saturday, 100% chance of rain, especially in the morning, about a 40% chance in the afternoon, 72 degrees. We spring forward 1 hour, we're down to 48 and 65, so a little cooler Sunday, 37 and 64 Monday, lots of sunshine Tuesday, Wednesday 75, upper 70s Thursday, 50% chance of rain Friday, better chances of rain Saturday and Sunday, 75 to 70 degrees and upper 60s by Monday. So as it comes to tomorrow, we're really going to be watching the storms. The heavy rain, Chandler's going to be here in the morning and updating you online and on air. And then I'll come in the afternoon and help out Eric if need be, if we've got some stronger cells popping as that cold front comes in into the afternoon. But know that the First Alert Weather Team's always going to have your back and have you covered when it comes to severe weather or any weather in general. We've got you covered with 5 members here at WIS. So we'll be on our website, wistv.com. And updating that. There's our article I just wrote, and I put a lot of work into that article. I put a lot of graphics into that article every day, just so folks that want to read it, they can read. They just want to look at the pictures. Everything just tells a story. We're trying to reach as many people as possible and get this message out about the heavy rain tomorrow and the possibility of some storms. So please stay tuned to WIS TV for all your First Alert weather needs.